about some of the projects that you have worked on in your tenure at SDMI?
One of my very first projects was trying to automate things to help the patient experience. When the patient calls, it's really important to make sure that they know how much their test is going to cost. Like, that's a big anxiety, right? It's one thing to be anxious about something that may or may not be wrong with you. That's what I always tell individuals. Like, nobody wants to call us, not because we're horrible, but you're calling to find out is something wrong with you. And so when they're calling, my very first project was to be able to give that patient the estimate as well. So real time, being able to say, yes, the insurance company, no problems with your authorization, you're eligible, and here's the cost to expect. That was my very first project, and to this day, it's very important when that patient calls to make sure we can give them all that information. I think probably another one of my favorite ones was online scheduling. That was very new to Steinberg Diagnostic. About 4 years ago, we implemented online scheduling, and now today, about 12 to 15% of all of our patients are scheduled online. And you know, we kind of have a digital front door type of patient today, right? And so we want to be able to say that if you are a patient that completely likes everything electronic, that's online scheduling for you. But if you still want to answer the phone, then I have agents within my call center, which leads me to my very last and very favorite project, which is what we call Emma. And so Emma is our AI bot. She's not perfect, but with Emma, we kind of have evolved our entire call center. And we've been able to give patients the ability, again, if you want to do everything electronic, you can cancel with Emma, you can verify your details with Emma. She can send you a text message to go look up directions, or if we accept your insurance. Or again, if you're the patient that would like to talk to somebody, I still have agents that you can speak to as well. And so Emma has just kind of brought like my big dream of digital front door to today.
How does SDMI take patient feedback and allow that to influence the decisions that are made?
My office is right next to the Chief Administrative Officer, and she is amazing. Why do I bring that up is because she answers every single one of those constructive criticism. Being able to get that feedback from the patient actually guides our change. The patient is part of our movement, even if they're not even realizing they're doing that.
SDMI's mission is to provide an exceptional patient experience, and that really starts with that first phone call that they make, which is coming into an operator or the call center or to Emma.
Yep.
How do you make sure that your staff keeps that mission as their focus?
If I could sit with each one of them and just instill it's okay to show empathy, and it's okay to be vulnerable, and it's okay to take as much time as you need with that patient, so they understood that that is the culture of our call center. And so that's what I strive to continue. I think that's an ongoing focus for me, is to just make sure that the call center feels every single day that they are important to that patient. That patient needs them when they call here.
What do you think SDMI's biggest impact has been on the community?
We're such a community partner. We are involved in IT programs. We are involved in call center programs. We are involved in supporting children with cancer foundations. We are involved in immunizations. I mean, you would think that, oh, we're radiology and maybe we're involved with the community. And I think the biggest impact is that, one, we are privately owned, and we live in this community. And so I think when we say that the patient's experience is our most important, it's because we're remembering our neighbor next door. We're remembering the individuals that, possibly filmed this series, and I'm gonna, run into them because they live in my community. Everything that we do, we strive because we remember it's the individual we're gonna pass by in the grocery store. It's, oh my gosh, the friend of the friend that just found out she has cancer. It's the friend of the friend that I've held hands with in the PET scan. Like, those are the individuals, and that's why we're different, right? I mean, we as Steinberg Diagnostic live and breathe this community. And that's what separates us from everybody else.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Appreciate it. Thank you.